Bob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. It's actually a couple of weeks since I've recorded one of these. You won't be able to tell because I keep these reviews all kind of stored up. I've always got a big backlog of videos, but you're not to know that. So anyway, so I'm looking at a bottle of Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout, 5% ABV, from Samuel Smith's brewery in Tadcaster, North Yorkshire. As a Yorkshireman, Sam Smith's pubs are still kind of present in a lot of cities. I know a lot have been closed down. Always a place you can get a good, cheap pint. Always interesting buildings as well. There's so much kind of folklore about Sam Smith's, all this kind of business that they only brew at midnight when it's a full moon and all this kind of nonsense. I've heard they've always been quite notoriously bad employers as well. Really treat their employees badly. Just go on the internet, there's forums of these people, I'm not making it up. But this beer gets all around the world. I remember being in New York and going into my local kind of drugstore, I guess they call it, just an off-license, not an off-license really, just a convenience store, a little corner shop. And I remember seeing Sam Smith's there. I'm sure there was some amazing craft beer as well, but I just didn't know at the time. So it says on the back of this, it's using chocolate malt and a cacao extract, cocoa extract. So essentially, at least they're not hiding that fact, it is using extract, 5% beer, poured relatively thin looking, but in the glass, when you've got a good amount of it, it is very dark actually, really dark. Not much light getting through that. I'd say it's more a really dark burnt brown opposed to black, like you got something like 1050 from Oscar Blues. The head, a really nice deep tan colour, nice thick, full of quite tiny bubbles, not velvety and smooth, a bit fizzy. Anyway, let's check out the aroma. Oh, that smells lovely. Oh, that does smell very nice actually. It has got a cocoa quality. It's got a hint of coconut as well. Ground hazelnuts, but loads of velvety vanilla as well. Slight kind of hint of Bailey's Irish cream going on there, but a lovely vanilla chocolatey aroma. Smells lovely and opulent actually. I'm really excited to try this. I've got an expectation, and I'm going to say before I even taste it. I expect it to be a bit thin and a bit fizzy, because that nose really speaks of something luxurious and full-bodied and velvety and soft and smooth and unctuous. But anyway, let's dig in. Cheers. I'll take that back. It's not that thin. Medium to low. It's not full-bodied. Nice sugary sweet quality, nice dark burnt malt character coming through, a hint of kind of bitterness from that dark malt. Yeah, cocoa powder quality, like a sweet chocolate, hint of licorice there. Camp coffee. Slight, very slight, not much at all, but a hint of that kind of hint of crystal malt, and also a hint of red apple skins, like you're finding a lot of traditional English ales. But a lovely tasty beer actually. Carbonation's kept nice and low, so that less than full body. I'd love a bit more some oats and maybe some roasted barley in there to lift it a bit, but it's keeping it quite sweet, quite fondanty sweet. I'm finding it a bit gassy actually. Excuse me. But it doesn't fizz on the tongue, which really helps the flavour. It's a chocolate beer that a lot of people really enjoy. It's really easy going. It's not as big and beefy like Southern Tier's chocolate, which is absolutely out of this world, but that's a big old 11% Imperial Stout, loads of body, loads of alcohol, but with a really rich Belgian chocolate flavour. This has got a Cadbury's chocolate flavour. It's a bit cheap and it's a bit cheaper and cheerfuler than something like that. Not as serious, sweet. So you could give the kids, Terry K, you give your kids this one. Can't give babies booze. But I can see a lot of people enjoying this beer because it's really nice entry level, tasty, chocolatey stout. Can't go wrong actually. I'm being nicely surprised by this. I've not been a snob, I'm not saying, I mean, Sam Smith's big old brewery for around here. And they're using extracts and things like that, but the proof is in the tasting really, and that tastes pretty bloody good. So that is a bottle of Samuel Smith's Organic Stout from Samuel Smith's Brewery, Tadcaster, North Yorkshire, 5% ABV. Very respectable, very tasty, very accessible. A lot of people is going to enjoy this. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.